As the company have grown, we've found pitfalls and problems with managing our data.
We were very much working on spreadsheets. We had lots of information in different places.
Timesheets in one system, tasks in one system, holidays in another system.
So that's really where we started to look at what is our digital transformation. That's where we started to work with Configur. So work life before Configur was really based around staring at Excel sheets.
We were using probably about 10 different systems. It was just really hard to figure out what the data was actually showing us.
I'd have to send an email in before, or I'd put it into a shared drive and ultimately record that information on a spreadsheet.
And in doing so, it can take me 2 or 3 days, and that was taking up a lot of time in evenings and sometimes at the weekend.
The first time I heard of Configur, I was in a client meeting and they were telling me about the systems and how much they really loved working with Configur.
We had a great phone call with them. They're the only company that really understood our needs, but also they wanted to there and then start to kind of say, well, this is what we can do, this is how our platform can help you. After we had that phone call, there's no looking back, to be honest. There's only one company that we wanted to work with, and that was Configur.
Our main concerns before buying into Configur were
the transition from all of our systems to the new system might be a bit complicated, time consuming.
Would it fit the needs of the business? Would we be able to bespoke it to how we wanted to?
And it would actually turn out to be far, far easier than I could have imagined, to be honest.
They don't just sell you something and walk away. It's very much there to help you make those changes, how to work the system. They've been able to offer us a bespoke solution that we can design to how we want to work rather than being forced to work in a particular way.
It is a configurable system. We can develop it, we can build it the way we want to meet our needs.
But I think it's also more than that, it's about the people, and Configur are so personable. They are always happy to help, they're always happy to listen, they always make time for us.
If you were to say to them, look, this isn't working, or how do I do this? They're actually real people rather than talking to like a robot chat online.
So even if you are new to this world, or even if you're an expert, they can engage with you at any level. So it's a no-brainer, really.
Work life has changed dramatically, time saving especially.
We're really looking at other aspects of the business and driving it forward rather than just churning data.
Now, what we have to do is we just upload our latest data into the Configur platform, we verify it, we pretty much hit a button to go live. So in terms of how our work life has changed, we just hit a button.
The moment we realised that Configur was the right purchase was when we were pulling monthly timings for clients. We usually spend 7 hours a month doing this, and it actually took us 5 minutes this month.
Configur's a big part of our unique selling point.
Putting all this information with Configur into one single place, I feel far more in control of my forecasting, my customer information.
Now we actually are able to show our clients the portal and they can see exactly what we're working on and when we're working on it.
If a client's requesting certain data in a certain format, we can give it instantly. We've never been able to do that before.
We now look really professional because we have a very polished platform that makes us look like a very large organisation.
It's almost giving people control, and it empowers them in the delivery of their work.
It's allowed us to win contracts that maybe we wouldn't have won otherwise.
And then from a cost point of view, you obviously make more profit when you reduce your costs and not having to take the staff on to do the data work. We're looking at roughly about 700% ROI, which is just fantastic for us.
I would 100% recommend Configur to anybody looking to save time in their business, simplify their processes, and to get all of their systems in one place.
And so, yeah, I wouldn't hesitate in recommending them to absolutely anyone.